Hi guys, it's the Macintosh Guide and we're back again. Now if you have seen the old video now from a few weeks back, I don't know when this video is going to go up, so I'm just going to say a few weeks for the sake of it. This is the MacBook 5.2. This machine has let's have a look. It has 500 gigs, I know that for a fact. In terms of storage, it's got 4 gigs of RAM. It's a 2.13 gigahertz Intel Core 2 Duo. Now, this machine is on Snow Leopard 10.6.8, but I want to upgrade this to Lion or Mavericks. But in this video, we just want to be able to update it. Now, I've got a video that's going to be happening in the next couple of weeks or months' time, depending on my time, where I'm going to do an upgrade marathon on this machine, and we're also going to have another video about Windows and exciting stuff. Just bear with me about the Mac videos. It's not easy to just curate, especially with limited time. So you're going to join me on my journey on how I get this machine to upgrade to Lion. So let's go, and bear in mind, I've not done this before for an older machine, so it's going to be fun. So let's just have a look. As you can tell, the quality is probably not going to be that great. It's 10.6.8, but if I go to software update, it's going to say it's checking for new software, and then it should report back saying, let's give it a second, your software is up to date, which is not true. This machine can go past Snow Leopard. I think it goes all the way to El Capitan, which is not what I'm going to use with this machine, just FYI. So, what do we do? What can we do in this situation? Well, I tried to go through the Safari route, and if I type in macOS Lion download, nothing. Safari doesn't seem to open Apple page, which I think it's due to certificate issues and how old this machine pretty much is running. Right, Snow Leopard, we're talking about Snow Leopard. So there's that. Couldn't find a way to install Lion directly on the machine. So then I had to go to a modern Mac and see if I can download a Lion copy from there. Long and behold, we have found a copy of macOS Lion, which is directly from Apple. So Apple used to charge you £20 or $20 for the upgrade, but you can now get it for free. Sucks to be anyone who actually paid for this back in the days. So I downloaded the Lion file. It was a install macOS.dmg file. I can't do anything with that file on this machine, so I have to now switch back to my MacBook 5.2 and create a bootable drive from there. We're going to erase the drive of our current MacBook, and hopefully that should just prompt us to be able to upgrade to Lion. So let's switch back to the old machine. So on my USB stick, I've got this copy of install macOSX.dmg. All I had to do was double click on it, and that allows me to get the install.macOS mountable drive. So now we have something called install macOS.pkg, and I'm just going to move the camera a bit slightly closer so it stops blurring out. Damn, it's sorry, the phone's struggling to keep it. I need to start using my camera. So all we need to do is double click, press continue, press continue again. Yes, we're happy with it. We've typed our password in. Now let's see what happens. It should hopefully give us the ability to install this onto our machine, or it should create an applications file somewhere. But let's just let that run and I'll be back. So it says the software was now successfully installed, and we can close this file. We can close install macOS, and now I'm presuming I will find this somewhere in the applications folder, which is right here. And we see it right here. Now, does it open? Yes, it does. So we actually might just be able to just do an install straightforward. Let's press continue. Let's press continue. Let's press agree. This, I actually did not expect this to just go smoothly like this, so I'm actually quite surprised. Yeah, untitled is what we want. Wait, what are the other discs? Oh, it's the Sonoma installer that we had. I was just using a Sonoma file. Let's just use our password. Boom. Okay. And software could not be verified. It may have been corrupted or tampered with during download. Interesting. So, this is interesting. So now we're going to have to try and find a way of how to fix this problem. Great. So after scoundering the internet for a bit, we've come across a LiveWire article that talks about how we can make a bootable drive. So let's try and make a bootable drive and see if that is going to work. I knew we possibly going to need this, so I was quite well prepared. But as soon as I saw the install, I thought it would work. So what we'll need to do is, this MacBook doesn't have the right-click options. We have to hold two fingers down and then show package up, contents, shared support, and then we see the install ESD file. So we've got a USB plugged in. It says we need to launch disk utility. So let's search for disk utility. Bear in mind, everything's so snappy on this version, so love that. And then it says we need to click on the restore. Where is that? I don't see. Oh, there you go, restore tab. So it says select the flash drive. So let's select the flash drive here. Restore. And then it says install the ESD from the source onto the source field. So if we drag and drop this here, and then drag the macOS volume name, ESD volume name from the device list to the destination. I'm a bit confused. Drag the macOS and install ESD volume name from the device list to the destination. What? I'm so confused. I thought that this would just be our flash drive. To select the destination, drag it from the list on the left to the destination field. Okay, I guess it's not that, so I guess it's going to be this. Press restore, erase. Let's see what happens here. I have no hope for this to work, but we can see what it is, what's doing. So it's going to now restore. That says it's going to take 10 minutes. So I'll bring you guys back after 10 minutes. Now we run into another area. Now we're getting restore fails. Could not restore, cannot allocate memory. Interesting. So now I'm going to have to try and do this another way. Let's see if we can put this into the match source and then try it that way and see if it works. So I will be back, and I'm hoping this allows me to create the dumb installer. So after toying around with it a bit, we finally were able to get it to work. And the way I did it was to put the source as this instead of the install macOS X, and then the destination being the USB stick. So now we have a install macOS X. Bootable drive. Now we have to shut the machine down and see if it boots. So let's restart the machine. And we hold the options key, and hopefully this should boot up System Manager, I think. Great, it only shows us the actual untitled drive. Why is it not showing us the USB stick? If I take the USB stick and put it into another port, does that work? That does nothing. Great. Now to figure out how I'm going to make this work. I'll be back. So I ended up finding a USB 2.0. Let's just see if that works. I don't have much hope, but from the way the copying blocks is happening, it says 41 minutes. So, and also when I plugged this USB stick in, it showed up when I click the options key. So maybe my USB 3.0 doesn't like to work, which is, it works for everything else. I just don't know why it didn't work for it. So we'll wait 40 minutes or an hour or whatever it's going to be and see if this goes ahead. Okay, so now the USB 2.0 is finally done. That took about 45 minutes for it to do. So now let's try restarting the Mac. As soon as it goes black screen, hold options key. And let's hope that it shows up this time. And yes! Okay, so we know that USB 3.0 doesn't work. Click on macOS X, and we should hopefully be now ready for some business, guys. So let's just wait and wait, and I'm so happy that this worked. This also, anytime I do something like this always reminds me of the reason why I decided to do YouTube. Drago1 was my favorite YouTuber. If you haven't seen some of his videos, like the Windows Upgrade Marathon, Windows Upgrade Fest, and I highly recommend him. He was funny, he's incredible. If he's out there, I hope him the best of luck. True legend. Alright, so we're now into the macOS install disk. What I want to do is I want to erase my disk because I don't really care about it, and I can always install macOS anytime I want. macOS Snow Leopard anytime I want. So let's erase the disk and rename it as Macintosh HD. Please just work, please. I don't want to deal with this so many times. And that should hopefully not take that long. Okay, cool. Alright, guys, we're done. Alright, we go there. Reinstall Mac. Continue. macOS Lion. We press continue. We press agree. We press agree again. We click on the Macintosh HD. We click continue. Please just work. I beg. Just work. Okay, it says 8 minutes, guys. 8 minutes. I'm going to let it install and I'll bring you guys back. It's working. It's working. We've got 23 minutes left. Yes. It's working. Yes. Alright. Once it's done, I will be back. So the laptop has just restarted. It says it's completed. And I know the disk drive sounds awful, so we're hoping that it proves. It's got the Apple logo. And hopefully this should make us go through macOS Lion setup, if we're lucky. But everything seems to have been installed correctly. But we're only going to find out as soon as it boots in. So let's just give it a couple of more seconds. And just hope for the best. And again, as I mentioned, it has a 500 gig hard drive installed right now. I don't really have any plans to upgrade it. I can maybe do a video on installing this SSD I've got. But I've got SSD upgrade videos for later for a terabyte storage and in some other MacBook. So yeah, and brilliant. Okay, fantastic. It's to United Kingdom. Continue. We're going to skip the internet. No transfer now. Continue. Yeah, just continue without it. Yeah, I don't really care. And then TMG. TNG. No, I don't really want the password. And we press continue, just waiting for the account to be created. Oh, you can see me. Brilliant. I don't want a picture. I will just use a penguin, which is my favorite animal. And we shall just leave it as that and start using Lion. Do we get booted in to the OS? Yes, we do. And we can see the FaceTime icon. We can see Lion is now booted up. Let's see if the battery is still in normal condition. And we get greeted with the old iCloud sign-in. So that's brilliant as well. One thing I want to just check is the trackpad settings changed? No, it hasn't. I don't know how to enable tap to click, and I don't know if that was something available back then. I can't remember, but it works. It definitely works. Click on mouse. No, there's no mouse detected. Cool, and let's just show you guys about this Mac. Boom, macOS Lion 10.7.5. So we've got this bad boy updated to 10.7.5. And then stay tuned. I've got plenty more videos. We're going to be doing a video at a time for updating this machine through the ages. So stay tuned for that, guys. But thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.